Hey, our friend Sarah, we're gonna draw Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. We hope you're going to follow along. We're using markers to draw with, but you can use whatever you have. All right, you ready to start?
Yes.
Let's first draw his mouth or his nose. We're going to start by drawing a letter C. We're going to come around and then we're going to stop there. It looks like the letter C. Kind of a weird C. It's more squished.
Yeah.
And then we're going to extend this side for his mouth a little further past where we ended. Then we can draw his little cheek on there. And then we're going to draw his tooth. And we can draw the letter V. Yeah, there we go. We're done. No, I'm just kidding. We have more to draw. Okay, let's draw his nose or nostrils. We're going to draw two upside down kind of letter J's. Then we're going to draw the bottom of his mouth or his chin. We're going to draw it curving underneath his tooth, and we can stop just past the tooth. And then we're going to start up here, and we're going to curve around for his cheek. We're going to come around, down, and then connect into his jaw. It's starting to look like him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's draw his eye next. We're going to draw it right here above his cheek. We're going to draw a circle about this big, and we can color it in, but I'm leaving a little white dot for the highlight. Then his other eye, we're going to draw it on top of the nose, and we're only drawing the top of the eye. And I'm also leaving that small little highlight. That one's a little bit bigger. You could draw this one to match. You can make it bigger. Yeah, there you go. Now let's draw his eyebrows. We're going to start on this one, and we're going to draw a curve right here, and we're going to curve up and stop there. We could also, while we're doing it, let's draw the other side to match. We want them to look the same on both sides. Okay, and then we're going to start in the middle, and then we're going to draw it curving up and getting further away so his eyebrows are thicker. And we'll do the same thing to match. Then we're going to draw a letter V to connect the end of his eyebrows together. Now let's draw the top of his head. We're going to start right next to the eye, connect to the eyebrow. And we're going to imagine that going behind the eyebrow, and we're going to draw it coming over to the other side. So we're going to come over. We're going to be really close to the top of this eyebrow, and then we're going to come down and connect to his cheek. Next, let's draw the little horns sticking out of his head. We'll draw an upside down V here, and we can draw that same upside down V over here on this side. And on this one, let's draw a little line there. Then let's draw his ponytail sticking out of the top of his head. We're going to draw two short lines next to each other. And then we can draw a line connecting those together. Then we're going to draw a big curve coming out of the top here. And we'll draw another curve, but we're coming more to the right. Then we'll draw a zigzag line coming in on both sides. And then we're going to draw a big curve that comes out past, not too far. And then we're going to curve down and connect to there. Yeah, we did it. There's his head. He looks awesome. And I love that our two drawings don't look exactly the same. You got a bigger cheek right here. I want to squish it. Both our drawings are looking awesome. The most important thing is
To have fun.
yeah, and to
Practice.
practice. Remember, it's okay if your drawings look different too. All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
Now let's draw his little bib that he is wearing so he doesn't get food on his shell. I don't know. Or it's a little bandana. We're going to draw it curving down from the side of it, or the bottom of his nose. We're going to draw it curving down here. And then we're going to draw a diagonal line coming down further. And then we're going to start here at the point, and we're going to curve up to the side of his cheek. Then let's also draw the teeth, the scary teeth that he has on his bandana. We're going to draw this cool shape. We'll start right here next to the jaw. We're going to curve down next to the edge of the bandana. Then I'm going to come up in the middle, back down, and we're going to curve back up to his cheek. I think Bowser Jr. doesn't look very scary, but That's why he wears this bandana, to make him
Yeah.
more scary. We're going to draw another shape just like that to match, but smaller inside.
For the lip, right?
Yeah, it looks like the lips of the mouth, the scary mouth. Then we're going to draw an upside down V right in the middle for the first tooth. Then we're going to go up on each side, so it looks like a W. Then we're going to go down, up, and if you have room, you can just do a little down at the very end. And then I'm going to do one more down on the other side, up, and then a short little one down. Also, we can add a little wrinkle on the side of his bandana over here on the right. Now we're ready to draw his arms. Let's start on the left side. We'll draw a diagonal line, short one, coming out to the left, and then we're going to draw it curving back into the bandana. Then he has these really cool arm bracelets. I'm going to start here, and we're going to draw almost an oval shape that goes around his wrist. Let's match on the other side while we're doing this so that they look similar. We're going to start here. We'll draw a diagonal line coming down a little further than what we did on this side. Then we're going to draw curving and then back in and almost touch the bandana. There's a little gap. Yeah. Okay, let's draw that same oval shape here. So we're making his bracelets, or whatever these are called, 3D. Then we're going to add two short lines, diagonal lines that match. See how they're going the same direction?
Yeah.
And then we're going to draw these diagonal lines going down the same direction the other way. Then we're going to connect and match this curve that we first drew right here. And we can match that same curve over here. Now we're going to draw his fists. We're going to draw a thumb first. Right here, we'll draw the letter U and a short line out. Let's match over here on this side. Letter U and short line. Then we're going to draw his knuckles. We'll start at the top. We're going to draw a big curve coming forward or out. Then we're going to draw the next knuckle. We're going to add 3 knuckles. And then another one. And then this one connects into his thumb. Then let's do that same thing over here. We'll draw the first knuckle. Then one in the middle. And then the last one connecting into the thumb. There's his arms and also his fists. Now we're ready to draw the rest of his body. Let's start here and we'll draw his left foot and leg. We're going to start on his bandana just below his arm, and we'll draw his knee coming out and curving back in. And we're kind of lined up with the bottom of his bandana. Now let's draw his toes. We're going to draw a diagonal line coming to the left. Then we're going to draw a short one in. Then we're going to repeat that same line coming in. So we draw that diagonal line and then back in. And then this last toe, we're going to draw right here and then coming back in. Okay, then we're going to draw the bottom of his foot. We're going to draw it curving and then up for his heel into the bandana. And then we can draw the lines for his toenails or claws. Okay, now we're ready to draw his other leg. We're going to start over here on his arm, and we'll draw his body coming down. Then we'll draw his knee going this way. Then we're going to draw those toes again. So we're going to draw them pointing to the right. So we draw the diagonal line and then come back in. Then another diagonal line, back in. And then one more toe coming back in. Your foot looks awesome, and this leg looks really cool. You know what he looks like? He's running towards us.
Yeah.
This leg looks a little smaller, but that's because it's further away. It still looks really cool. I like it. Okay, we're going to draw the bottom of his foot coming this way, and then we're going to curve back up. And then we'll connect his leg back into the bandana. Oh, I forgot we have the toe lines down here. You connected the line right here to his bandana. Now he looks like he's running even more. I have a little room, extra room right here that I'm gonna draw the front of his belly. And then what are we missing?
His shell.
His shell, yeah. Let's draw a curve connecting from his cheek to his arm. And then we're gonna draw it coming down here, and you can see just a little bit below his arm. Then we're gonna draw the rest of his shell sticking out further. And then we'll draw it curving down below his arm also. Okay, he has spikes on his shell. So let's draw one spike right here. We'll draw letter V's, or upside down letter V's. And then another one right next to his arm. And then one right here hiding behind his arm, or just below it. Then we can add that little extra detail at the bottom of each spike. Oh, we can't forget his tail. We're gonna draw it coming out a little further than the spikes. And also the end of his bandana sticking out. So we'll draw a curve coming out from his head. And then we'll have a point at the end and we'll curve back in. And then let's add a little wrinkle inside. We did it! We finished drawing Bowser. Yours looks like he's running, and that's my favorite. The next time I draw him, I'm gonna draw him just like you. Well, except we still need to do one more thing to Bowser Jr.
Color him.
Yes, my favorite part. We will fast forward, so remember to pause the video and take time to color your drawings. Awesome, we did it! We finished drawing and coloring Bowser Jr. and he turned out awesome. I especially love how yours looks.
Thanks. I like how yours looks too.
Oh, thanks. Now you can pause the video to match our same coloring. You could also
Add a background.
Yeah, and you could also use different art supplies to color your drawing. We used our markers, but you can use colored pencils or even crayons. I used a light blue to also add a shadow underneath his chin, and I used an orange marker to add shading on his legs and arms. It makes him look more 3D, but you can leave that off to keep the lesson a little easier.
Yeah. We hope you had a lot of fun drawing Bowser Jr.
I'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.